EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for the weekend, January 11th and 12th, 2020. For your Saturday, we're expecting cloudy skies across the region. I don't think we're going to have much in the way of precipitation, and most of you will see nothing at all. It just remains cloudy today, very warm, as this high pressure in the Atlantic really starts flexing its muscles. It's sitting out here, and we're going to be on this southerly wind flow here both today and tomorrow ahead of the cold front that's coming through. The cold front's sitting back all the way back here. Here's a low pressure driving. The cold front's sitting way back here, so it's got some time to come through. Warm front is well off to the north, so we're going to have an unabated southerly flow of wind coming in today, and that means many of you are going to get into the 60s for highs today. Lower 60s, maybe low to mid 60s for highs. And then even warmer tomorrow morning, but just tomorrow morning before that front comes through and then crosses the party here a little bit. So here's looking at today. And again, we're looking at just cloudy skies today, just maybe a stray shower in spots. If it happens, it would probably be this morning early. And then after that, we are just cloudy the rest of the day. Once we get into the overnight hours, I think up until about midnight, you're okay. And then after that point, you have this, the area of rain and perhaps even embedded thunderstorms. Believe it or not, yes, it is January. Might even be embedded thunderstorms in with this, with a squall line expected to come across sometime in the very early wee hours of the morning on Sunday. Might start actually very late overnight on Sunday in our western areas and move its way eastward. But there could be, with elevated convection, there could be some thunder, rumbles of thunder with it. And it will be very windy with that squall line coming through too, expecting wind gusts that are going to pick up 35 to 45 in those in that squall line, maybe even some gust over 50 in some isolated locations. That is not out of the realm of possibility. But this is going to move through very quickly, and any of the rain associated with it is going to end early on Sunday morning, and then clouds are going to decrease in the afternoon. Temperatures are going to fall as that front passes. It's going to remain breezy on Sunday. Not quite as windy as the squall line, but it's still going to remain breezy somewhat on Sunday, and with cold air advection, temperatures dropping throughout the day. So by the end of the day, starts off maybe mid to upper 60s, believe it or not, on Sunday morning, and then it drops down to near the 50-degree mark by the time we get to the end of the day. So it will drop. And here's a look at the NAM high-res future simulator radar showing that same sequence. This is Saturday, showing the same thing. Nothing going on here at all, just cloudy skies and no precipitation. Then once we get into the overnight, this is still looking as now you're getting past midnight. You start to see some activity start to pick up here. A few rain showers. The NAM's not really thrilled with too much here as far as the total rain is concerned, but you can see that squall line starting to get its act together here. This is looking at 4 a.m., so it's going to start in our western counties here in central PA kind of early. Very early on Sunday, so this is 4 a.m., and then moves forward. Here's 5, here's 6, here's 7, and then it just kind of falls apart as it moves off the coast at that point. So this is very early. It ends on Sunday morning. It's not an all-day thing. And then after that, we have some decreasing clouds, especially if not by late morning, then by late afternoon or by early afternoon at the latest. And will remain breezy during the day here on Saturday. As far as temperatures are concerned, here's what we're looking at here for Saturday. Again, at least for our central and southern areas, you are 60 or above for highs here on Saturday. And then here is a look at Sunday morning. You're seeing some 60s everywhere, but mid 60s and mid to upper 60s, central and southern locations on Sunday morning ahead of that frontal boundary. Once that frontal boundary moves eastward, though, you can see the temperatures start to fall during the afternoon. It's not going to be a quick drop. It's just going to be a gradual drop, but you'll see a drop in temperatures so from those early highs that occur early in the morning. Okay, so now let's get back to the global models here and go forward to the week ahead. Now, Monday is going to remain above average. It's still going to be right around 50 or the low 50s for highs, which is still above average, just not as ridiculously above average as it's going to be this weekend. So it's going to be cooler, but it's cooler is relative. It's going to be still above average here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and most likely at least slightly above average on Thursday as well. We are going to have another little rain system come in here on Tuesday. Could give you a few showers. This does not look like a big deal. It would be Tuesday afternoon, evening type of thing. And then a better chance of some scattered showers coming in here on Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. Probably in the wee hours of the morning it ends. And then Thursday turns partly cloudy and breezy again behind this front. This one will have the cold air advection behind it. So you're going to have temperatures dropping again throughout the day, but your starting point's not going to be nearly as high. You're going to be going from in the 50s here on Wednesday back into the upper 30s to low 40s by the time we get to Friday. So that cold air is going to affect, the wind's going to bring that in, and the change is going to occur on Thursday. And on Friday, we are mostly sunny. We're going to watch for this next system here at the end of the week. This could be a snow to ice situation here, so we're going to watch this for a wintry potential. It's going to depend on how much cold air is in place at the surface at the time this comes in. It's looking like it's coming in Friday night, so if that's the case, you should have enough cold air at least to start wintry with this. But it's uncertain yet the exact track of this and whether or not it redevelops a secondary out here and gives you a mostly snow or wintry event. That is still to be ironed out. That's in the week ahead. But this is the first of 2 or 3 systems that are going to occur every 3 or 4 days going forward beyond this point. And once you get past the 18th, it's going to be colder than average. And you can see that here on the ensembles. We're starting this off with a very warm period this weekend. I'm going to move this forward, and it's going to just do a loop here. You see the extreme temperatures go away, but then this week it remains above average. You can see that here. But then when we get to the end of the week, 17th, 18th time frame, look what happens. You get the cold air coming in here, and then it just cycles in and stays. So this eventually ends up as slightly below average at a minimum by the time we get to at least past it from the 20th and beyond. So any systems that are coming in there after that point, like a storm signal we highlighted in yesterday's long-range outlook for the 22nd, if that were to occur, that would be mostly, or if not all, snow. So we have some things to look forward to as we head back into actually there's one beyond that around the 26th or thereabout. So there's a couple in the pipeline. So there's going to be some chances coming up here. The first part of this taking place, or trying to get this to take place, is getting the cold air in here, and this is unanimously shown across all guidance, whether it's the GEFS ensembles, the GFS ensembles, or the European ensembles, which I'm showing you here. Not quite as aggressive with the cold as the GFS ensembles are. The GFS ensembles are ridiculously cold, but this is January. It is the coldest time of year, climatologically speaking, so if you're slightly below average this time of year, it's plenty cold to snow. Okay, so that's not a worry. So we'll cover this again in the Weather Weeklies video on Sunday, and we'll take a look at these future threats. Hopefully we have a better handle on some signals at that point. We did highlight in yesterday's long-range outlook the 18th to the 22nd period. That's going to be at the beginning of that period with the 18th next Saturday, Friday night to Saturday, and then another one on the 22nd that could be more snow involved with that one. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for the weekend, January 11th and 12th, 2020. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.